Welcome to this week's newsletter for Oldbury Academy. Our Year 11 students have made an excellent start to their GCSEs, showing their character and resilience every day that they arrive for their exams. They arrive early, they arrive ready, and we're so pleased to see them doing well. They're staying late for their after school sessions and coming in early before their exams and really showing that they want to succeed. We are so looking forward to celebrating with them in August because we're sure that they're going to do exceptionally well. So thank you for your support at home with this, and please keep up the good work. It has been lovely to see the sun shining these last few weeks. It's really nice to see that the weather's improving. I would ask please that you have a conversation with your child just about behaving appropriately, even though it's lovely and sunny. Things like water fights are great fun and absolutely the thing to do on a weekend, but not in school. And we have seen some students struggling to follow our rules around this, so if you could just reinforce that at home, we would be so grateful. Similarly, our uniform policy remains the same throughout our year, and I know that's different to some primary schools. So even when it's really warm, we expect our students to be dressed in the same uniform as always, including school shoes that are formal black leather school shoes, and their blazers should be worn at all times. Occasionally, on very, very hot days, Mr Shackleton will say that they don't need to bring their blazers to school, and then our students will receive a message and parents will receive a text to let you know that that's the case. Apart from those occasions, please do reinforce that students need to have their blazers with them and on at all times as they move between lessons. Within classrooms, while they're having lessons, it's absolutely fine to pop them on the backs of the chairs. We wouldn't want them to be hot, but as they're moving around the school, they do need to have their blazers on. Similarly, we have noticed that some of the skirts have got quite short. Again, this is to safeguard our students and make sure that their dress is appropriate for school. So again, if you could have those conversations with your children, that would be very much appreciated. This week we have been recognising Mental Health Awareness Week, and we've focused this year on reading. So reading is a fantastic way of improving our mental health, and it's something that you can do and enjoy with your children as well. Reading helps us to reduce our anxiety. It can provide an escape for us to a different world where we can forget what we're worrying about for a little bit of the time. For our students as well, it improves their memory and improves their vocabulary. It will help them to do well in all of their subjects where they need to understand questions. So it's a great opportunity to say to young people, let's read together this evening, let's sit on the sofa and let's share a book together. Not necessarily reading to them, but just reading alongside them, and it will be beneficial to both of you. In school, we have been doing Drop Everything and Read. So at the end of every day, our students have been reading with our staff, alongside our staff for 15 minutes at the end of the day. And they've thoroughly enjoyed that opportunity just to stop what they're doing and focus on reading for a little bit. A chance to relax at the end of a busy day. As part of our focus on reading this week, a group of our students have gone to Red Hill School, which is one of our trust schools, and they've had the opportunity to listen to an author that is actually a #1 Times best-selling author called Lauren Roberts, and she has been talking to the students about her journey to being an author, what it's like to be so successful as an author, and also her series of books, which is called Powerless. They have thoroughly enjoyed that opportunity, and it might be worth checking out that series of books as well at home. Our staff have also received professional development this week around autism. Really important that we understand that every child is different and some children have different needs to other children. So this week's session was around providing our staff with a little bit more information around techniques and strategies to make sure we are supporting some of those students who do find learning difficult and school difficult at times. And that was really, really well received by staff, and hopefully will be put into practice in the classroom in the coming weeks. Thank you ever so much for listening, and as the summer approaches, do take time to make sure you're following our social media. We will put information on there about community events that are happening over the summer that your children might want to get involved in just to break up their summer holidays a little bit, and the community events are fantastic for doing that. So do follow our social media if you don't already. Thank you ever so much for listening, and have a lovely weekend.